could still remember like it was yesterday how I wake up very early, pray and take my bath to prepare for a job that pays me 20,000 naira every single month. I get to spend 15,000 naira to 18,000 naira monthly for transportation. I work there Monday to Saturday and I resume from 8 a.m. and close by 7 p.m. I also get to stand every single day because I bake there. What I was employed there to do was to do baking, bake cakes, cupcakes, and all those stuff. And I get to do all of this, either bake, either decorate, either write out orders. All these things, I get to do all of them while standing. So it's it's really crazy. I will stand throughout the day because I was practically baking. So I couldn't sit because it would be a problem, all right? Because sometimes my boss, the lady who owns the bakery, can actually, start shouting, why are you resting, why are you sitting down? Do you get, she feels like you're not doing enough. Whenever she finds you resting, she shouts at me whenever, I'm actually pleading for her for a raise, and she also raises her voice whenever she sees me resting. So, or sitting down, especially sitting down, because to her it feels like you're not working hard enough. So it was honestly too much for me. It was just too much for me that I could not actually bear anymore. For me, it was just too much. The fact that I would be unappreciated on a daily basis and still get shouted upon every single day I go to my workplace was something that was really frustrating and depressing at the same time. So whenever I come to my workplace, I already know it's going to end bad because it's either I am unappreciated for the whole of the day or there is another complaint or another problem from a particular point. And then I come back home, I look into my mom's eyes and I see the disappointment in her eyes and the tears in her eyes that I could actually see through. She blaming herself for marrying a man who doesn't even love her enough to even take care of his own children. A man who couldn't even put in effort to train any of his children in school. I was practically working so that I could actually save up money for college, which is university. And the whole burden was on me because I didn't have anybody to support me. The money my mom was earning could not even go anywhere. So that was when I thought of, let me learn something, let me start working so that I can start saving up money. Doesn't matter how long it's going to take me, but I would love to go to college. I am that kind of person who is passionate about school, so I wanted to finish my university. Beside that, no one wanted to put in help, so I had to actually get this job, and the pressure was so much that it was just too much for me personally, and I couldn't even take it anymore. During the point I was actually feeling all of this energy, I started doing a lot of stupid stuff like browsing for, suicidal recipes, things to take to just, end one's life, because it was actually that bad. Like, it was that frustrating. For me, it was that depressing. The fact that you don't have anybody to count on, and on top of that, you have a job that you can't even save anything from. You keep on planning year to year and you can't even hit any of your targets. It was so depressing that period, and I actually felt like ending it all. That was how bad my situation was back then. My life was that depressing. I would go to work to be shouted at, and when I come back home, I'll be frustrated because of my family situation. But I didn't actually have a choice, honestly. So I kept on just repeating the same roller coaster every single month. There are some points where I even trek. I would actually trek to save expenses, transportation expenses, to see if I could save more for my transport fare, just going to work. All right. So it got to a point where I was consistently trying to, cut expenses, trek this mile, this, that. I fell sick heavily, and it was so bad. It was so bad because I didn't even want to spend what I've already saved, the little I saved out. But it was so bad that I couldn't actually ignore the whole health sickness. Like that whole month, I didn't even go to work, nothing. And I ended up spending the little savings I already have on my health, on myself, and it just made everything worse. I could remember that yes, I was trying to recover from the whole sickness and the whole health issues, but then the frustration increased and the depression was at the highest bar because I kept on asking myself if I actually spent up to 2 good years working as a baker, and imagine when you spend out every single thing that you have set for. So it actually made me realize that I wasn't working in a better place. I wasn't working in a place where I could even save up to do anything tangible, and I really, really felt sorry for myself. So the period I fell sick gave me the opportunity to think about my life, about where I want to be, about how I want to live my life, and about the things that I want to actually accomplish in life. So it got to a point where I actually gave up on everybody. I gave up on my family member, I gave up on my siblings, I gave up on my friends, I gave up on my boss because none of them were actually willing to even help me with money to actually treat myself. So I actually had to use the savings to take care of my own health. That was when I began to realize that I couldn't even depend on anybody at all. At that particular moment, it actually dawned on me that nobody cares. It actually dawned on me that I was alone on this world, and if I don't do something about my financial situation, I'm going to remain like that forever. So when I got better, I quitted my job and I started reading articles related to business, related to make money online and all these survey jobs. Those were the things I started focusing towards immediately the moment I actually began to regain my strength, my energy, everything. So when I got better, that was what I started doing immediately. I didn't even want to waste time because I actually sat down and I was just thinking how I have wasted complete 2 good years and I had nothing on my name, working Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. back to back. The only off days you have is on Sunday, which is never enough for you to do anything you want to do. So immediately I got better, immediately I got well. I actually started reading articles related to businesses, related to money making, related to survey. I was just trying to look for something that I can do that can actually help my financial situation. So in my head, I was actually ready to jump into the online space, and which I did. And I lost a lot of money. In fact, the remaining money I had left was what blew up in air because I kept on falling from one Ponzi scheme to the other, back to back, like it was non-stop. Honestly, I wanted to explode. I wanted to run mad. I started asking myself, why am I not making money like others? What are these people doing that I am not doing? Because the whole money was gone, and it's not even just one mistake. It's a loop. The next line I will want to venture into it to be a scam, and they'll rob me of my money, and it was just too much for me. So I started doing my research to know what I was actually doing wrong. There must be something that I'm getting wrong. If not, I don't even know. Like I was almost ready to give up in the online space. I bumped into an old secondary schoolmate's WhatsApp status, and she wrote something. She said, if the business or the project you are actually doing online does not require tax or does not require hard work, then that business is a scam. So that thing hits deep because every single business I actually ventured into, they'll just tell me once you bring this amount of money, then within 2 to 3 days you get double or you get triple or you get this so amount. So it actually hits deep, and it actually hits like that was the point I realized that I have been misbehaving in the online space. So the moment I actually saw that on our WhatsApp status, I immediately could connect and I sent her a DM immediately. I sent her a message on WhatsApp. I could remember that I dropped a voice note where I was explaining the story of my life, like how everything has been south and bad and every in my life. I could remember that in the voice note I was even crying. It got to a point where I was crying when I was trying to like explain myself like she should just help me out because I felt like she had more experience too. Because I also used to see her post online stuff, do you get? But when I saw that particular message on her status, I felt like this person can actually help me in this online field. So I DM'd her and I complained to her about everything, about the online business I've ventured into, both the ones that did not pay me, both the ones I wasted time, energy, effort, and nothing came out, surveys, so many things, so many businesses I thought they were legit, and both the ones that even stole my hard-earned money from me. So right there, that was when she actually introduced me into affiliate marketing. I saw screenshot of her payments and I also saw testimonials, and she convinced me it was easy. So I agreed and I made payments. If you've done affiliate marketing before, you will know that at the end, they are actually going to promote a particular digital course to you. You understand, for you to buy. So I agreed. I actually made this payment. The moment I made that payment, she blocked me. I was actually so angry because I trusted this girl back then in school. And on top of that, she looks like someone that cannot even hurt a fly, not to talk less of take somebody's money. The worst case scenario was that I actually borrowed that money from my brother, and the amount of money I borrowed to pay that girl was 20,000 naira. The whole frustration and depression came back again. I was so confused that night, but one thing I promised myself was that I would definitely find a way to pay my brother back that money because I borrowed it. So the affiliate marketing platform actually have a course that they will give to you the moment you register. So I started going through the course morning, afternoon, night, even midnight. I could not grab anything from that course. It was so frustrating. I could remember that I would even go through it while crying. I'll clean my eyes. I'll say, let me understand this thing. Nothing. I couldn't grab anything from that particular course. This girl just stole from me and left me stranded with no help, no assistance, nothing. The affiliate marketing platform that she actually registered me under has a social media presence on Twitter, which we now know as X. So I went to X to actually report this affiliate platform. When I entered into their account, I began to see other testimonials of people, dropping screenshots, payments this, payment that. I was like, how are these people doing this thing? Like, what is going on? I was actually really very shocked. So I began to scroll down and I kept on seeing screenshots of payment, all those stuff like that. So I could remember I reached out to one guy who they just recently retweeted, you understand, his own payments, and I DM'd this guy. I was so angry and I started asking him, is affiliate marketing a scam? I also asked him, do people enjoy stealing people's hard-earned money? I also asked him, what is wrong with you people that you will lie to people and block them? This guy was actually so kind enough to not even shout. So he started asking me like, what happened? What's the matter? Do you get why am I asking this question? Immediately I started explaining that this was what happened. This is the person I reached out to. She told me about affiliate marketing. I've never heard it before, but with the way she explained it to me, she told me it was easy. I was going to get started. Every in my head I felt like, okay, it's something I can do, let me get started. And I paid her and she blocked me. So I narrated everything to him and he actually felt really, really sorry for me. So at that particular very moment, he called me. And when we talked on call, he started trying to encourage me, he started apologizing. And that was when he explained to me that there are some affiliate marketers who will actually, come tell you these sweet things and they will just take your money and run away. But he assured me that affiliate marketing is not a bad business. It is just the way some people narrate it and explain it. And then he actually offered to train me through the whole affiliate marketing, mentor me through the whole affiliate marketing until I start succeeding in that business model. His mentorship really helped me to understand everything about affiliate marketing, how it works, and I made about 2 sales under his mentorship before everything went bad again. I was stagnant in the affiliate marketing business. I tried generating lead, but it even went worse because I lost money to Facebook ad expert. I lost money to WhatsApp TVs. I lost money to ad experts. I even lost money to influencers. At that particular period, I was already getting another sense of suicidal thoughts in my head. That was when I actually bumped into Google ad through a tweet on X. So I decided to give it a try, and I was actually able to use it to generate lead for my affiliate marketing business. So I started making sales again in affiliate marketing, and everything was going well. At a particular point, I was stagnant again. I began to realize that every single lead I generate from Google ad would not want to buy into affiliate marketing. I felt like the niche was saturated, but also I had it in mind that, and I also felt like majority of these people has actually stumbled upon bad affiliate mentors and coaches who stole their money, mute them, robbed them of their money, and didn't even assist them at any point at all. So affiliate marketing has become a Ponzi scheme. It was labeled a very bad business. Anybody you tell about affiliate marketing, they see you as a bad person, they see the business as a bad thing, and it was just not working out at all. So whoever I explain it to, they don't end up even getting started because they already had bad experience with bad people, with some bad coaches or mentors who have stole from them before. So I couldn't make any sales from affiliate marketing again, and this brought me back to square one. And I was so frustrated because I had lost multiple money in the business. I even lost profit. I didn't even save from this business model, and this left me drained out, frustrated, tired. It was so bad. Like I was so annoyed. I was so depressed. It dawned on me that I couldn't make any sales in my affiliate marketing business. I could remember that day I was sitting on the bed that was on the floor with my siblings and my mom who were in the sitting room gisting. I was actually breathing heavily. I didn't know the time I started sweating from everywhere, my eyes, my nose, my skin. I started crying, but I didn't want to cry out loud because I didn't want them to hear me because they wouldn't even understand what I was going through at that particular moment. I could remember breathing heavily. I could remember dragging my clothes just to get air into my body because at a point I couldn't breathe again. That was the kind of, I've never cried like that. I've never cried like that, but that was that kind of cry where you cry when you've given up and you are ready you're just done, you're ready to do anything to just leave this earth because it felt like it was a cause. It felt like it was just, everything was just not working out for me at all. At that particular moment, I knew I had just two options. Either go back to working for other people and earning pennies that will not get me anywhere in life, or I could disappear and just rest and live this life completely. I could remember tears rolling from my eyes. I could remember struggling to hold myself so that I don't cry. But it was that bad for me. At the same time, I could remember I had this bang, continuous bang on my head. It was so painful that I couldn't think about anything beside the money I have wasted in the name of building online and all the time I have wasted. It was a very bad day. It was a very dark period for me. On that same day, someone actually reached out to me from X because I remembered vividly that I was about to delete everything and just leave the online space. So I wanted to delete my X account, and this person, I saw the message. This person reached out to me and he told me, I actually see your screenshot of Google ad that you are doing, and then the number of leads you generate for yourself, for your business. I'm a course creator and I'm a coach, and I want you to run ad for me. I actually charged him small money because I was scared. It was something that I've never done for anybody. But after running that ad for him, this guy actually started telling people about me. He was so impressed that he actually loved the result and he was happy with the number of sales he was able to make. This guy kept on talking about me even after I was done running this ad for him. He kept on telling people, he kept on referring people to me. The campaign did so well that he couldn't stop talking about me. That one person referred me about 10 different people who had charged very high money and they all paid. That was the particular moment. I remember one thing that my mom used to always tell me. She would say the money that will make you a millionaire, the money that you need to become a millionaire, is not something you suffer for. It's not the one you do sweat. Those kind of money just come bam in your presence and you will not sweat for it. The only thing you will do is to just work smart. That's just it. Because that was actually the first time I made 1 million naira that I know is mine. Like I could touch this money. This is not money for ad. This is not money to pay WhatsApp TV. This is not money for nothing. It was all mine. I could touch it. I could touch it. I could use it to buy things. That was the first time I experienced that kind of thing. I used to just make money, but then it was never mine because this is going for expenses of this, that, all in the name of online business. But this particular time, I could actually feel my money. I could actually know that it is mine. I did the transfer. I bought things with my own money. That money was not OJ money. That money was not the kind of money you just see in your dashboard but you can't withdraw from it. That money is not the kind of money where 80% is going to be given out for ad experts. No, it was the money I made from just serving only 11 persons. That was when I realized the power of the skills I have learned. That was when I understood the power of Google Ad. That was when I understood the importance of lead generation in businesses. And guess what? Some of these people retained me and continue to pay me this huge amount of money every single month. I then officially transformed into a Google Ad expert by January 2024. Since then, my income kept on rising. This was the amount of money I made in January 2024. And this was the amount of money I made in February 2024. This was what I made in March 2024. This particular one was what I made in April 2024. This was what I made in May. This one was for June. And this is for July. I will stop at August. This was what I made August. Because I don't want you to see me like I'm bragging. Honestly speaking, I don't like showing people my screenshots. But I have to do these things because if I don't do it, you won't believe me. I have been in this business for complete 1 year now. And I have made over 6 to 10 million naira within just this 1 year. Now I'm currently working with foreign clients, which means I am earning in dollars and I'm currently making more than what I was making before. Plus, I've been able to actually help my friends and family, not just by giving them money, buy things for them, not that alone, but I've been able to teach them these same skills so that they can make money for themselves and they can also earn in dollars. I have made a lot of money for myself for someone who is just 22 years old. I have gained a lot of respect from my friends, from my family, even from those who did not believe in me, from everyone, and I've also been invited to different kind of events, both online, both physical, every single kind of event. I have been invited to these places at age 22. I am now more confident about my life, my story, and my journey. I am also the boss of myself. I detect what I am to do for the day. I'm a person of value and skills. I am proud I never gave up on my dreams. I am proud and I never gave up on myself, even when I was going through hell. I am at peace with myself, glowing and growing intellectually and intelligently. And on top of that, I am financially buoyant at a very young age. I am happily funding myself through college, through the university of my choice. and I am currently working from the comfort of my home. I don't go out except I want to go out for outing, all those stuff. I work from the comfort of my home. I was able to achieve all of this through Google Ad. I was able to turn into a 22 years old millionaire through Google Ad. This was me before, 15 months ago, where I was working as a baker and earning 20,000 naira as a monthly salary. This is me now, living the best of my life, acquiring whatever I wish to buy, whatever I want, and living the best of my life, and also working from the comfort of my home. I started getting a lot of people who were reaching out to me about Google Ad. It got too much because I only work with high ticket clients, people who can actually afford my service charge, and also foreign clients. So I actually knew that I could not be there for everybody. But people were disturbing me here and there to help them scale their campaign, to help them set up their businesses, to help them grow their businesses, to help them in Google Ads. Honestly, I didn't even want to pay any attention. But when I began to hear that they were actually burning money on other platforms, they were actually getting scammed by some ad experts, and they were losing money here and there, I ended up creating a course that will actually help them to understand how Google Ad works and how they can create it for themselves. The name of this course is called the Google Ad Masterclass course, GAM in abbreviation. I believe if I could create something that will make it effortlessly easy for people to be able to set up their campaigns with their smartphone or their system, I'll be very happy. After 3 months of investing massively and creating these practical videos that were carefully and detailedly created by me, I was able to create the Google Ad Masterclass course called GAM in abbreviation. I was very happy and I was so relieved because I knew I can now actually help these people. And I know that if they gain access to the GAM course, they will be able to actually and perfectly create a very effective and detailed, powerful campaign in less than 14 days. Because I took out my time to explain using simple languages and doing live practicals. So whether they are newbies or they are beginners, they will definitely understand what this course is teaching them. They will definitely be able to create a powerful campaign by themselves. In fact, by the time they'll be done with this course, they can fully call themselves a qualified professional Google Ad expert. So when I was done with this course, I started to allow these people access this course creators, business owners, etc., even affiliate marketers to access this my course. Within just 6 months, over 40 plus people have been able to access my Google Ad Masterclass course, and they were able to achieve their desired goal. Some athletes that got access to my course won challenge with it, some scaled their businesses, and some of them make a lot of money with it. The result was really overwhelming and it was really encouraging, and that was what inspired me to give access to my course to more people. In fact, even my own coach got my Google Ad Masterclass course. This is how powerful that course is. The course has changed a lot of people's life, and it has also changed mine forever. There is a saying that goes, it is not the amount of money you make that matters. It is the amount of people's lives you have helped that matters. The amount of people you have successfully lifted that matters. I know this Google Ad Masterclass course will help you financially, mentally, physically, and economically, and it will change your life forever if you let it. And this course is ready to change your life forever if you take it very seriously. So I have just 2 questions for you. The first question is, if I was to give you access to this Google Ad Masterclass course, would you accept it? Would you take it and study it very seriously? Yes or no? Would you promise to take it very seriously and study it the same way you are studying your courses in school right now? You take it seriously and go through it within the space of 14 days. Would you take it that serious? Would you go through it that serious? You have just 3 seconds to answer. If your answer is no, then this is the time to stop watching this video. Just stop here. You can go back to your normal life, go back to doing what you used to do before. Don't continue if you answered no to that question. But if your answer is yes, this will lead me to my second question. How much are you willing to pay for this Google Ad Masterclass course? If this course can change your life forever, will it be worth your money? Yes or no? If this course can help you make 7 figures in your business within the next 60 days, will it be worth it? Will it be worth sacrificing your time, energy and resources to? If it was going to help you quit your job, help you work from home and live your dream life, would it be worth it? Would you go for it? Okay, good. If you're still here, you must have answered yes to the questions I just asked you right now. So let me quickly show you what the Google Ad Masterclass course contains. Now, before I go further, I want you to understand something. The Google Ad Masterclass course is not for only business owners alone. Alright? These are the people the Google Ad Masterclass course is for. So listen attentively. If you're a business owner looking to scale your business, then the Google Ad Masterclass course is for you. It is also for you if you are looking to start an online side hustle that can pay you from 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira from now to the next 30 days. I will show you here. I will share it with you here in this particular video. Another thing again is the Google Ad Masterclass course is not hard. It is not complicated. It is not difficult to learn. In fact, I made it so easy to the point that people start running ad immediately the moment they are done going through my course. That's how simple and how understanding my course is. So I made it very, very easy for anyone who can have access to it to consume it and be able to make something valuable out of it. And yes, you can practice this with your smartphone. So if you don't have a system and you have only a smartphone, you can still use your smartphone and you'll be able to achieve incredible results with this Google Ad Masterclass course. Alright, the same result you're going to get with your system is the same you're going to get when you're using your smartphone. So yes, I actually detailedly explain it to that level. The Google Ad Masterclass course is for everyone. Here's a story about one of my students called Dumebi, who is a ghostwriter, and she got this Google Ad Masterclass course so she can increase her sales and also scale her business. And this is what she has to say about my Google Ad Masterclass course.
If you're looking for a Google advert, Scholastica is the go-get. Like, she's the one you should just go to. Apart from her running adverts, like, she taught it like as though she carried it on her head. Honestly, I'm not a video person, but I just had to do this. Like, I really had to do this. She did not just teach Google ad campaign. She did not just teach how you can generate it and how you can create one from the scratch. She taught landing pages. She taught how to beat keywords, how to create campaigns. Like, I can't believe that I even got access to the training for such a ridiculous amount. Scholastica, I'm so grateful for the training. Like, I'm just so speechless. Honestly, I don't know what to say, but thank you so much.
This is also a video testimony of a professional Facebook ad expert and a business owner who actually got my Google Ad Masterclass course. This is what he has to say about my course.
This short video is for you if you really want to succeed in your online business. Of course, internet is where the money is, and one of my top goals this year is to become a real Google ad expert. So introducing to you Chiamaka Scholastica, a real Google ad expert. Of course, I've been following her for more than a year, and I decided to give a game course trial, which is a Google ad course I'm talking about. So I decided to give it a trial for me to know how reality she is, and what I came across was mind blowing. Imagine a new generation expert teaching the real fundamentals inside our course. So I'm advising you, whether you're in Nigeria, Dubai, United States of America, wherever the country you are in the entire world, don't waste your next 100 to 200 millions with fake ad gurus. Still with Chiamaka, and you will never realize. And if you don't have money to run ads as individual, enroll with our game course, and you are going to give more than this testimony. It is as simple as that.
Now calm down. This is going to be the last video I'll show you to save time. Alright, so this is a testimonial, a video testimonial about Coach Benjamin, who is an affiliate marketer that got my Google Ad Masterclass course so he can actually increase his sales in affiliate marketing and scale his online business. This is what he has to say about the course.
I want to use this medium to say a very big thank you to Coach Chiamaka for our Google Ad Master training. I tried so many ways. I run Google Ad for some time, did not come back. I wasted a lot of money when it comes to running Google Ad. But after I enroll for Google Ad Master class, I'm able to generate high quality lead from Google Ad and make some sales for my business. So if you're watching this video right now and you're contemplating whether to get the course or not, the best advice is you should take action now and get the course, because it's going to be a life changer for your business, especially if you're looking for the best way to generate high quality leads for your business and make a lot of money. Knowledge is power. Without the right knowledge or information, you can never succeed in your business.
Now you must be wondering why I'm showing you all of this testimonial. This is to show you how simplified the Google Ad Masterclass course is, and at the same time how powerful this course is, that when you go through it, you will begin to see things differently, and you begin to do things you never thought that you'd be able to do with your system or with your smartphone. Now here is what you're going to cover in the next 45 minutes once you get this Google Ad Masterclass course. So in the next 45 minutes, you're going to learn the 3 successful bosses secrets. This is the first thing you're going to learn once you get access to the Google Ad Masterclass course. And under this, number 1 you're going to learn under the successful bosses secrets is how to make from 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira from now to the next 30 days. Alright, I'm going to share with you how you can achieve that. The moment you get the course, you have access to that too. Okay, number 2, you're going to learn how to generate over 500 leads, over 500 customers every single day for your business. You'll be getting access to that too once you get the Google Ad Masterclass course. Okay, number 3, you will also learn how to land high paying clients and foreign clients that will pay you 6 to 7 figures and even pay you in dollars. You'll be learning that once you get the Google Ad Masterclass course. I've done all these 3 things, and that is why I have been able to create a video that will guide you on how you can achieve the same thing for yourself. Alright, and the funniest thing is this: you don't actually have to be an expert for you to be able to achieve these 3 secrets. That is why it is called the 3 secrets. Alright, it is called the 3 successful boss secrets. Do you get? Because you don't have to actually know everything in the course before you can start making money for yourself. No, you can actually, that's why you're learning it first. You're going to learn it in the next 45 minutes, how you can achieve these 3 things for yourself, and you can start putting it to practice and start making money for yourself immediately, even while you are still going through your course. That is how crazy and how simplified I have actually made this course to be. So the first thing you're going to learn once you have access to this GAM course is these 3 secrets. These 3 successful boss secrets is going to show you how some of my students are actually hitting 6 to 7 figure on a monthly basis for themselves, even without being an expert, even without finishing the course yet. Like, you still be in the process of learning your course and you're making money. That is how crazy it is. And within the next 30 days, you're going to hit your own first 100 to 500k in the online space. I know you are thinking it is impossible, and it's okay. You can take that. The reason you feel it is impossible is because you don't have access to the right information, and that is why you are thinking like that, and it is fine. So once you have access to this course, you begin to see the possibilities of you even making more than that within the next 30 days. So you'll be exposed to these secrets so you can start making money from the Google Ad Masterclass course immediately. Now, after learning these 3 secrets from the successful bosses, after learning the successful bosses 3 secrets, you will now be given access to the Google Ad Masterclass course itself. Now, this course is going to teach you 2 major things, which is Google Search Ad and YouTube Ad Masterclass. Alright, so I will quickly just go through what you'll be learning from them individually. Alright, so the Google Ad Masterclass course, which is GAM in abbreviation, under it you'll be learning 2 things, which is the Google Search Ad and the YouTube Ad Masterclass. Now, under the Google Search Ad Masterclass course, you will learn number 1, introduction to Google Ads and advantages of running Google Ad. Now, this comes as a free package. Alright, now number 2, you learn how to successfully set up a Google Ad account, and this is valued at 15,000 naira. Now number 3, you learn how to fund your Google Ad account, and this is worth 10,000 naira. Number 4, you learn how to plan your research. Number 5, you learn how to create compelling and captivating landing page, and this is worth 25,000 naira. Number 6, you're going to learn how to purchase a website and design a captivating landing page that will get you massive traffic, and this is worth 35,000 naira. You also learn how to create and launch a successful Google Search Ad campaign from scratch. This is worth 50,000 naira. Now, you also learn, this is number 8, alright? You will learn and I will teach you Google Ad policies to help you stay on track, and you also get to learn about optimization, and this is worth 35,000 naira. Now, number 9, you also learn how to set up conversion tracking like a pro. It is very, very important. This is worth 20,000 naira. Now, all this in total is worth 190,000 naira. So that is what the Google Search Ad Masterclass course is worth. Now, this is what you'll be learning from the YouTube Ad Masterclass. Alright? Now, under the YouTube Ad Masterclass, you will learn number 1, you will learn audience segmentation, strategic audience targeting, valued at 20,000 naira. You will also learn how to verify your Google Ad account to avoid suspension and banning of your account or client accounts, and this is worth 35,000 naira. You'll also be learning all you need to know about YouTube ad, how to optimize and position for high quality lead, and this is worth 55,000 naira. Number 4, you learn how to create a YouTube channel for yourself, and this is worth 20,000 naira. You also learn how to create and launch a powerful YouTube ad that will bring in the right audience that you're looking for, and this is worth 50,000 naira. Now, all this in total is worth 180,000 naira. So you're going to be learning something that is worth up to 180,000 naira from the YouTube Ad Masterclass. Alright, so for you to purchase my Google Ad Masterclass course, you need to have up to 370,000 naira. This is for both the search ad and for both the YouTube ad. So for you to purchase my Google Ad Masterclass course, you have to have up to 370,000 naira for the search ad and also for the YouTube ad. That is what you'll be learning. That is the words you get. That is the value for the Google Ad Masterclass course. Now I want to ask you this question: for a course that will teach you how to start making 100,000 naira to 500,000 naira from now to the next 30 days, and once you get this course and you start implementing, you'll begin to see results for yourself, is it worth it? For a course that will teach you how to scale your business to multiply profits, is it worth it? For a course that will teach you how to land high-ticket clients that will pay you your worth, and also how to land foreign clients from the comfort of your home using either your system or your smartphone, is it worth it? But this is not all you'll be learning from the Google Ad Masterclass course. Now here's the full package of what you're going to learn once you have access to my GAM course, which is the Google Ad Masterclass course. So you'll be getting these packages once you get the Google Ad Masterclass course. Number one, the 3 successful bosses secret, and this is worth 250,000 naira. I've mentioned it before. Now, number two, you will get the GAM course itself, which is the Google Ad Masterclass course, worth 370,000 naira. Number three, you also learn marketing strategy that will help you win your customers, and this is worth 50,000 naira. And number four, you also learn separately 6 ways to make 6 to 7 figures with my Google Ad Masterclass course, and this is worth 150,000 naira. Now, number five, you also have access to my Google Ad community with over 40 plus members in it. So you can network, you are not alone, and you also learn back to back from the community. In this same community, we hold our 7 figure weekly coaching calls and monthly coaching calls in the community, live and direct in this our community. And in the same community, I also drop job offers, job updates, jobs I know that I cannot, like I don't have the time or chance to do. I post it in the community. There have been a lot of job posting in the community. So you are certain that once you acquire these skills, you can land job. And even in the process of learning these skills, you can make money for yourself. So is it worth it? Is this course really worth it? Ask yourself that question. Now, the total of all these things together is 1.20,000 naira. That is about $600. And this is what you'll be learning from this particular course. These are the full package of what you'll be getting from the Google Ad Masterclass course. Now, if all this package did was to make $5,000 for you from now to the next 12 months, will it be worth it? $5,000 is around 8.5 million. Now, I know it's small, but what I'm saying is if the least you can make from now to the next 12 months from this particular course is around $5,000, will it be worth it for you? Now, obviously, I'm not going to charge you $600 for the Google Ad Masterclass course because this is not about the money. If it was about the money, I will not be creating this course in the first place. I'll keep all the information to myself. I am already contented with how much I have. I'm already contented with the number of clients I'm working with. So I will keep all the information to myself and focus in earning my money. But just like I've said before, it is not the number of money you make or the amount of money you make that matters. It is how many lives you touch. Because at the end of the day, it is the numbers of life that you successfully touch that actually matters. And this is why I decided to create this course. This is why I decided to burn resources. This is why I decided to detailedly create this course for 3 good months. So I will not be charging you 1.20,000 naira. But if I was to charge you that amount, because the worth for this my course and everything, the energy, resources, everything I've put into this course is worth $600. So if I was to charge you, will it be worth it? If I was to charge you 1.20,000 naira and all this course did was to make you around 8.5 to 10 million naira from now to the next 12 months, will it be worth it? If Google Ad was the only business you ventured into this year and you trusted me enough to give me your money and you started Google Ad this year, from now to the next 12 months, you make 8.5 million naira, will it be worth it to you? If you're able to finally take care of your family, inspire people around you, and be able to live your dream life through this Google Ad Masterclass course, will it be worth it to you? If you were able to finally quit your 9 to 5 job that is sucking the whole life out of you, if you're able to finally quit and still be financially buoyant in this economy, and you're able to take your family outing for vacation, spoil them, you're able to take care of yourself beyond it, buy things for yourself, take yourself outing, go to places, travel, and you're able to actually do all of this through this Google Ad Masterclass course, will it be worth it for you? If your answer to all these questions that I just asked was yes, then congratulations to you, because you will not be paying 1.20,000 naira to get the Google Ad Masterclass course. All you need to pay is 102,000 naira to have access to my Google Ad Masterclass course. This is the actual price for this my course. But if you're going to get this Google Ad Masterclass course in the next 48 hours, you will have the opportunity to get it at the rate of 30,000 naira. And no, this is not a joke. I love action takers. I love people who want to change their life. I love people who take action and not just sit down and look from the side. Just reach out to the exact person that gave you access to this video. That person will help you get started immediately. At this point, you have just two options. Option one, you choose to do nothing. If you do nothing with the information you have learned over the past few minutes, then what will you get? You get nothing. Or option two, you can choose to take a leap of faith and try out to know if it will work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, you have a 30 days full money back guarantee, no questions asked. So you can choose to go ahead and test drive it to know if it will work for you. So at the end of the day, you have nothing to lose at all. So you're not getting this course at the original price of 1.20,000 naira, and you're not also getting it for 102,000 naira. You have the opportunity to get this course at the rate of 30,000 naira if you take action in the next 48 hours. And if it doesn't work out for you, you have a 30 days money back guarantee. If you choose to take yourself out with 30,000 naira and you get yourself food, drinks, whatever it is, you're flushing everything out the next day. So why not get something that will be everlasting? Why not get something that will have a purpose and a meaning and a change in your life? So for me, my work here is done. It's actually up to you to actually decide what you want to do right now. It all depends on you. You can choose to change your life forever by taking the bold step or do nothing. Like I said before, I love action takers. So listen to me when I repeat this. Listen carefully because I will not repeat it again. Listen to me carefully because I will not repeat this at all again. If you're getting the Google Ad Masterclass course immediately, I mean you're getting it right now. So just reach out to the exact person that gave you access to this particular video so the person can help you get started immediately. Good luck.